Now, a master's body is a body of pure energy. And we look at it, and it looks exactly like our body. But in composition, it isn't. And if a scientist were able to look at it, he would see a far more purified state of energy where the total cells of the body are all in harmony. Everything is functioning together very harmoniously. As our bodies are now, there's a tremendous amount of disharmony, which is evidenced by sickness, pain, discomfort, heaviness. When we have a body of light, a body of purity, we feel no weight in the body. If we want to move it, it moves instantly without effort. If you lifted your hand up, there'd be no energy. It would feel as though it just floats up on its own. So there is a physical change that goes on in the body. It goes from gross matter into pure energy. Now, every master has a body of light. So as not to startle us, so as not to put themselves too far away from us, they don't show us what they can do. But they can instantly be anywhere they want to with that body. Or they can instantly make as many bodies just like that one as they choose. But again, I say they don't do it because it puts them too far above us, and we tend to say, oh, that's all right for you, Master. You're a master, you're God, but what about us poor mortals? And a master looks at us and sees that we are masters just like he is, just acting as though we are not. And so as not to put a gap between us, a master doesn't show what he can do with that body. But because that body is a body of pure energy, because it's in a state of harmony, he can do anything with that body without effort. On the other extreme, the more we go away from that state of harmony, the more effort, the more difficulty we have in moving the body. The extreme of which is sickness and so forth and so on.
Speaking of sickness, could you illustrate to us how, if I felt sick, for example, I would think of my body?
Yes, if we feel sick, we can only feel that way if we have the thought, I am sick. Nothing but nothing manifests in this world without a thought prior to it. It is impossible to hold on to a sickness without holding on to the thought of that sickness. And the moment you let go of the thought of that sickness, no matter how severe it is, that sickness is gone. And I'm sure most of us have gone through situations where we were really aching and sick and something came about that took our interest intensely. We forgot about the sickness for a moment and felt fine. Anytime anything comes in that's of much more interest than the sickness, we forget it and the sickness is gone. I believe most of us have had experiences of that sort. The easiest thing in the universe to do is a miracle. And the reason for that is it is effortless. It's only when we get to the point where we can be without effort that miracles happen to us. And because it's effortless, it's the easiest thing to do. And the only reason why we don't do them now is the strong conviction that we cannot. So what we need to do is to let go of all these concepts of limitation. Peel off the covers over this infinite self that we are. Even natives in the South Sea Isles perform these miracles. It doesn't take a master, it doesn't take a godlike person to do a miracle. We know that these natives run over red-hot coals with their bare feet and are not burnt. There are natives that use telepathy to talk from island to island. There is magic used in a negative way. They call it black magic, voodoo, where people are able to kill people mentally. But I should say that no one can do anything to us mentally unless we accept that they can do it to us. If you can convince me that with a thought you can hurt me, and I accept that, then you can. If I don't accept it, there's nothing you can do to me mentally.